guys, today I'm going to tell you how to make a waist adjustment to your skirt pattern. This is the first adjustment you should make to a skirt pattern. If your pattern is more loose, you're going to need to worry about this less. If the pattern you've chosen is tight, you're going to worry about it more. What you're going to need is your desired waist measurement, high, low, true waist, doesn't matter, desired waist measurement, plus ease. The minimum amount of ease you want is 1 inch. That's going to be something that is very, very tight fitting. 2 inches would be semi-fitting, 3 inches would be loose. You can choose this based on personal preference if you're making an adjustment to the pattern, or based on approximately what the pattern looks like. It's up to you. Then you're going to need your waist to hip taken from your desired waist, and you're going to write down those measurements. Now what you're going to do is you've taken your pattern, you've picked out your size, you've cut it out, and you're laying down your skirt front and back. Okay. What you need to do from this point is you need to measure in the seam allowances, because you want your finished sewn number measurement, not the pattern measurement. So if you have dark tucks and pleats, you're not going to measure those as part of this measurement because you want the finished sewn amount. So sometimes the pattern will specify 1 inch, quarter inch, whatever, no seam allowances. So based on what the pattern says first, that's how much you're going to measure in by, because you're measuring in the seam allowance. If it doesn't say, it's 5/8 of an inch. That's standard. I'm sure you all know that. So yeah, you're just going to mark that on front and back. And then you're going to measure, staying within the seam allowance you've marked, to the darts and starting again on the other sides of the darts. You want the total front measurement and the total back measurement. Write those down. Now the front pattern represents 1/2 of your body, so you're going to multiply it by 2. The back pattern represents half of your body. Well, half of the back, I should say, multiply it by 2. So front is half of front, back is half of front, multiply by 2, add those together for your total. That's how much this finished sewn pattern will be. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to compare that total to your waist plus ease. You're going to subtract them for the difference. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make this adjustment to the side seams. And if this front pattern does indeed represent half of my front, aka a quarter of my body, I only want to make that adjustment a quarter of the total amount I need. So I'm going to take that difference and I'm going to divide by 4. And that is the amount change that I will make to the front and back. Because remember, once it's all sewn up and made out, it's going to be multiplied. Okay. So this is going to make X. X is the magic number. So to your skirt pattern from the center front, you're going to measure down your waist to hip at a 90-degree angle perpendicular to the center front. You're going to make a line. That's your hip. Do the same on the back, working from the center back. And now what you're going to need to do, working from this, is take a paper. Actually, you're going to take a paper and you're going to trace this waist. You're going to mark it front. You're going to do the same on the back. You're going to take a paper, you're going to trace the waist and mark the back. That's important for traying the waistline once we're done making this adjustment. Now working from the side seam, measure in 2 inches, measure down parallel to the center front, 3 inches, and then make a slash to the hip. What you're going to do is you are going to cut along that line you made to, but not through the hip, because that's our pivot point. And if you need to make it bigger, you are going to spread it out like this by X. That's the difference that will be what you're spreading it by. You're going to tape it to a piece of paper. You're going to true it to the waistline that you copied. If you need to make it smaller, you are going to overlap it like this. You're going to tape it down. You're going to true it to the waistline you copied as much as possible. And you are going to do the exact same thing to the back. And that is how you make a waist adjustment. Go ahead and pin the pattern together. Make sure that it fits comfortably along your waist. I hope this was helpful to you. Thanks for watching. Bye.